Alright guys, BLM here, back with more Uncharted. Trying to set up the timer here. Alright, we're back. Yeah, it's nighttime. Next day. It is 12:20 in the morning, so pretty late. But we're gonna get you on here. Not gonna. I don't know how long I'll record. So I did work today. And work was complete shit. Like probably the worst day I've had at work in a while. But got through it, and we're here, and I don't work until Thursday, so I actually have the next 3 days off, which is nice. And yeah, plan is to what am I supposed to do here again? Oh yeah, I forgot. That's what it is.
Left it in my backyard. You have a trampoline? I wish.
Oh, okay, cool. So obviously we'll play Uncharted here and there, but really the focus of the next few days is to work on stuff for my other channel. Yeah, so during the morning and afternoons, when I would typically be playing games and stuff, the plan is to record videos. I don't know exactly what I'm going to record. Like, I mean, like, I have a general idea of what I'm going to record tomorrow, but, like, I don't know, like, I haven't actually mapped out, like, the recording process. But, like, the ideal would be 2 videos a day, next 3 days that I have off. And then I have Friday off as well, so I'll probably record on Friday as well. So I can get 8 videos recorded this week, which again, like this batch of videos that I'm currently working on is going to end up being a pretty big one. Mind you, like, it's also going to be a pretty, like, big one in terms of, like, the amount of time it's going to take to prep as well, which that's why, like, I don't really plan on recording, or I don't plan on editing any of these videos right away. It's just, like, I would like to get these recorded as quickly as possible, and then that'll leave us a lot of time for the editing process. But yeah, I'm surprised at how much I was able to get done today. I'm pretty happy with that. How much? So essentially, this morning, kind of my standard tradition of, like, updating the spreadsheet I keep of the analytics of the channel, and again, kind of just cool to see some oh shit, like what videos like get views for like no fucking reason and stuff. But yeah, updated that. But then after that, I was able to do exactly what I said last night that I wanted to do last night. So I finished the prep for the Big Brother Second Chance video. Oh fuck, I have to go back here again.
Here goes nothing.
So finish the prep on that.
Good thing you're not having it in the crate. Okay.
Which did require some a little bit of work. I was actually surprised at how many people end up making my cut that, like, I've actually not really talked about before. Like, I don't actually have, like, I had to actually go out and get pretty much like images for over half the cast, I think, of the Dreamcast there. Like, I'm trying to think who made the cut at this point. I know Russell from BB11, which I'm surprised I haven't talked about him yet, but somehow I haven't. Libra is someone. Marvin is someone. Oh, fuck off. No, fuck, I just did the same thing again. I'm a fucking idiot. Ugh. Okay. But I also did all that. So I did that, and also I fully prepped the Survivor Australian Outback player ranking. So I got that done, which that also surprisingly took longer than expected. In terms of the thumbnail, that took a bit longer than I was hoping, but I was able to get that done. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. I'm not a fucking idiot this time.
Who needs bridges? I don't know. I wouldn't mind bridges, per se. No, can't go through there. Over here. place wasn't completely falling apart.
I forgot how long this section is.
Nathan, look around you. Holy crap. This must have been another test.
So initially the plan was like, okay, I'll come home and I'll just play a lot of Uncharted tonight. And I realized I kind of forgot about Sequester. Sequester was on tonight, so yeah, got home from work. Work was shit, but whatever.
What's this?
Do I not have this? Which, by the way, my power went out today as well, which that was annoying. I mean, it went out like when I was gone, but like annoying in the sense that I had to reset my clock, and annoying I had to restart my PS4 and like wait for everything to like for like the hard drive to repair itself and everything. Thankfully, it didn't mess with my order. Because like this is a thing that's kind of annoying because like all the games on my hard drive are on the hard drive. Essentially, when your PS4 turns off unexpectedly, sometimes when you turn it back on, it disconnects the hard drive. So because of it disconnecting the hard drive, all the games that I have on my hard drive get taken off of the PS4, and it has to re-put them on. So essentially, like, it searches through the hard drive, finds those games, and then puts them on one at a time. But because of that, it, like, the order of game, like, because the thing is, like, something I really like the idea of is, like, being able to look through all the games that we've played recently in the order that we played them, and that's the way that the PS4, because, like, the PS4 dashboard is organized by last used, like, when you last used an item. But the problem is, like, with the, as I mentioned, with the hard drive stuff, it messes up that order, and that's the way it's done that like the last few times. I lost power, or like for some reason the PS4 turned off. I'm really, it's when I lose power. I can't think of any other situation where I turned off my PS4. I actually no, there was another situation. There was a time where my PS4 for some reason wouldn't fucking turn on. Like it would turn like the console would turn on, but just like for some reason wouldn't connect to my TV. Like it wouldn't output anything. So I had to reset it there, and eventually, obviously, it worked on the reset. But that was another situation. But anyway, like thankfully, like when I restarted the PS4 this time, it didn't reset everything. So that's cool. Though it's still kind of annoying that I did it in the past, because I still have, like, on my dashboard, like if you go all the way to the end, like half of the dashboard is still like from that time. So like there's like games on there that I have like no intention of playing anytime soon. They're on there, like Infamous First Light, and what else? Oxenfree is on there, which is just kind of annoying. And like obviously there's games like I don't even know what we've played recently anymore. To Persona 5 Royal, that's not there anymore, and I don't remember. I think I deleted the Yakuza games, right?
Ugh. I'll never get used to this.
So I need space. Would have liked to keep them, but didn't. This is the end, right? So I'm pretty sure we're about to do the escape, right? Anyway. So, yeah, that was that. Got home, watched Sequester, which was a pretty bad episode. That was a terrible episode. Probably the worst episode of Sequester. I mean, definitely the worst episode of the season. Like, easily. Also really underwhelming result with Brent going home, and, like, it being because of a twist that, like, it just kind of sucks, but whatever. But while that was happening, I decided, you know what, let's actually try to, like, okay, so the thing is, like, tomorrow, the plan is, in the afternoon, is to work on my Jeff Probst winter in season rankings. So I know I'm going to be working on those, but I decided, right now, let's make the thumbnails. So I made the thumbnails for those, and through that I also decided to make a change in the thumbnail for my casting Jeff Probst Nightmare season video, because like before I was like inverting, or not inverting, I was flipping the image of Probst horizontally, like kind of like to make it like a mirror, like literally a mirror view of my Dreamcast video, and I kind of just like realized that's super fucking dumb. It doesn't even look well, like doesn't even look good. So it's like I decided to change that, and now it's like more proper. Now it's like pretty much the same thing, just the alignment's different because nightmare is obviously a longer word than dream, but pretty similar thumbnail there. And the decision for that came from I decided to keep the season and winter ranking thumbnails pretty much the same. Like I just felt like if like it would not look right if I didn't do that. So I just decided to keep them the same, obviously with different backdrops, and obviously the word season instead of winter. But so.
You gentlemen are very, very noisy. Guns on the floor.
Yeah, I did that. So I was able to do that, which is cool. That's some progress to tomorrow. Like tomorrow, essentially, all I have to like I have the videos prepped and everything. I just have to make the list. That's essentially all I have to do, which is obviously a decent amount of research. But I should be able to get those prepped by the end of tomorrow. And then at that point, I'm trying to think, what else do I need to prep?
Come back to the cathedral.
So I've done... Oh, and that's another thing I did. I renamed my challenge video just because I felt like the name was kind of dumb. And because I had to re-edit the thumbnail, but that was real quick. So instead of it was going to be the challenge, first impressions with the series, seasons 10 through 13. I was just like, that's kind of a dumb title. So I just changed it to the challenge, my experience with seasons 10 through 13. Which is still not great, but I feel like it's more concise. Yeah, so I've done that. I've done recasting Survivor Cambodia, Dreamcasting, Big Brother Second Chance, Final Fantasy VII Retrospective. Got Survivor What If Final Jurors swap with runner-ups. Survivor Australian Outback Player Ranking and International Survivor Runner-Up Ranking. Those are all the ones I currently have prepped. So what do I still need to prep? So... like obviously the 2 Jeff Probst videos, we have the Uncharted 4 retrospective, we have Survivor What If the Final 5 boot won the final immunity, oh, we're in game? Alright, let's pause this for a second, just because I kind of want to rename this video because that's like, that does not sound right. Yeah, what if the Final 5 boot won the final immunity challenges? Fine, I guess that's better. So we still have that. I want to rename this other video too, but we'll figure that out. So how many videos is that? That's 4. Got Survivor UK Pull-Out Tiga retrospective. 5, but I need to obviously rewatch the season. For that, I got Celebrity Survivor, so 6. We got recasting Ghost Island. I mean, there's still a lot. Top 10 pre-merge boots, Survivor. Last of Us Part 2 retrospective. And then Survivor. What if the other opposite tribe was begonged? So those are all the videos. It's a lot. But yeah, I decided, you know, I'm already, like, I already made the decision to mix April and May. Especially because we're already, like, April is already halfway done to begin with. And like both April and May both have like a decent amount of videos that are already done, plus also videos that can't be done yet. So it's like, it just made sense to mix those two. And then also with June being a month of like almost entirely videos that I can't do yet, it's like, fuck it, let's just mix the 3.
The plan. We're working on it.
Where are we going? I feel like I just like lost my mind during the playthrough. I'm honest. There's like so many sections of like me just like not knowing what the fuck I'm doing, despite me playing this game fucking for what, the 7th time this is, I think? I forgot, 6 or 7. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, so the plan tomorrow is prep the, well, so first up, record 2 videos. So what should I record? I'm definitely gonna do the challenge, record the challenge video. The other one doesn't matter as much. I might go for it matters how long the challenge video takes. If it's like a super quick one, I think I'll go for the International Survivor Runner-Up ranking, just to get that out of the way, because that's one of the longer ones. But if not, then I'll probably go for the What If Final Jurors swap of runners-up. And then Tuesday we'll do Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then probably one of the bigger ones, and then we'll do Wednesday. Oh, either way, like, it doesn't really matter, to be honest, the specific order, but it's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Please, again, like, all these are videos that don't need to be done yet. So really the focus still for, like, even after recording these videos, the focus is still to prep the other videos. Like, I would prefer to have all these videos prepped, and at least the process of recording them to be, like, essentially, like, I want all these videos to be in the can, or most of these videos to be in the can by the time I start editing. Just because, to be honest, like, the recording process for me is, like, my least favorite part of it. Like, I really just, like, want to fucking blow through it and just get it out of the way. Because obviously you got the prep, you got the, well, prep / writing, then you get the, what? You get the prep / like, you get, well, you get prep, you get writing, you have, which obviously I don't write scripts for all of my videos, but the ones that do, you have the writing process, you have the recording process, and then you have the editing process. I would say the recording process is my least favorite element of all of it. I'm not a big fan of the writing either, but it's like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, the thing is, though, is like, especially if it ends up being a decently long video, which, like, most of the videos I write scripts for at this point are pretty long, are relatively long videos. I mean, I guess there are some that aren't as long as others, but like, some video game videos, like that Hellblade video wasn't too long. The Catherine video wasn't too long, so I mean, there's some relatively short ones, but for the most part, like, they really just start to drag on. The writing process of it just starts to drag on, and like even though, like, the initial, like, conceptual stuff is interesting, it's like it starts to just not get fun. But whatever, you get through it. And then editing, I mean, to be fair, I should more and more I think about it, like, I'm not even that much, like, I don't actually enjoy the making of the channel that much anymore. Like, I enjoy I think the one thing I enjoy the most is scheduling. And then I think scheduling's number one, then prep is also still fun, depending on the video. Again, like, the writing process is not fun, but, like, the prep, like, of getting all the stuff that I need, the making the thumbnail, that sort of stuff, like, I enjoy that process. Then, recording I fucking hate, especially because, I'm just a terrible speaker, really. And then, and editing is, like, fine. I mean, it depends on the video. Like, if it's, and there's some videos that, like, I put, like, no effort into, and, like, I feel like those are kind of fine. It's kind of just running through the motions. But then there's others that are just, like, a fucking pain. Namely video game videos. I mean, like, something like, oh no, I did not mean to do that. Whatever. Something like really any of the big video game videos are just a fucking pain. Like, more recently, like, that Persona 5 video wasn't fun to edit. That was oh, okay, cool. Hey, can you, like, not? Okay, really? You're really gonna do that? the Assassin's Creed, both of the Assassin's Creed videos, spoiler review and the arc ranking, weren't great. The arc ranking less so. Like, I think the arc ranking was even more annoying because it's like the process of trying to minimize the amount of footage I use. So like minimize the amount of footage I had in my in my backup storage and everything. Like that became kind of annoying. Because it's like there's a lot of like, okay, well, like, do I need to fucking use footage from this? Okay, fuck. Do I need to use footage from this episode just so I can get this one clip of whatever? Or can I find something from some of these other episodes? Oh fuck, we're this far back? Oh no, okay, never mind, it's not that far back. Actually, did it move us forward? I think it moved us forward. But either way, it's like, yeah, do I need to use this new episode in order to get, like, just this one clip, or can I find something within these other episodes I've already used, and just minimize the amount of storage space I'm using? Like, that's the thing I do with all my videos, but, like, in particular, like, I remember that was, like, a really annoying aspect of the story arc ranking. Especially because I already had so many episodes of the Valhalla playthrough that I used for the spoiler review.
We're fine, thanks. How soon can you get us
Oh,
to
whatever.
Madagascar?
No treasure.
Not yet. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we're rich.
Jesus. Suppose it's a start. You think the rest is in Madagascar?
Well, there was a chamber back
So, yeah.
giant map of Madagascar
That's that.
on the floor, so
Did I ever talk about my YouTube channel? My other channel?
Beginning to smell a whole lot like
I don't think I ever did.
look, the
I'm
treasure
not
was
that
never
much to
in
update on.
Scotland.
Like,
Then what was the
today was a
point of
decent day. It was a decent day view-wise. The Final Draw ranking is picking up pace from some of my other, like, compared to some of my more recent videos. It's at over 6,000, which is like, I mean, it's not like ridiculously high. It's not like that's like great, but in comparison to a lot of my more recent Survivor videos, like, it's doing pretty well. Like, it's 1,000 views ahead of my number 2 video on my last 10. So like, it's solid.
Think about this. Thomas too was a successful pirate in his own right. What would he possibly stand to gain from joining Avery? I think Avery sent out crosses only to the other wealthy pirates like himself.
Actually, let's look up some comparisons right now. I'm pretty sure it's way above my Caramone video at this point, which is what it was matching as of last night.
The guns way all look like chump change.
Yeah, it's like 1,200 above that.
Oh, shit. Okay, so where exactly in Madagascar are we going?
Kings Bay. It was an old pirate.
What else was it close to? I mean, I guess we can check the Dreamcasting. I'm pretty sure it's behind the Dreamcasting Legends video, though. Because it was a little bit behind last time. Okay, it's behind by not that much. It's only like 300 behind. So that's not too bad, actually.
The people who survived the caves, the recruits.
What else can we compare it to?
One thing they would have left with.
What else can I compare it to?
There's a volcano on this.
There's a volcano near Kings Bay. Which means we need to get a move.
Oh yeah, the What If Final 3. I'm pretty sure it's below the What If Final 3 video, but we can check. It is... Oh no, it's above by like 300 views. Interesting. The thing is, though, all these videos that I've talked about before, they had a pretty solid Monday, which I am not expecting from this video, but we'll see. So, I mean, but considering that, it's definitely behind the What If Final 2 video. Should be by a good chunk, I would guess. Yeah, by a lot. Holy shit, by a lot. But like 2,600 views, so way behind that. That had a ridiculous Sunday. Holy shit.
Well, as long as you guys are safe. So are you gonna start work tomorrow?
Postponed, actually. Looks like we're gonna need maybe another 10 days or so.
Oh, 10 days. Hey, well, why don't I just go ahead and buy a ticket then?
You know, you don't have to do that. It's fine. I mean, you know, these guys always overestimate.
Alright, let's see one one-time non-winning player.
Okay, well, don't rush. Make sure that you're safe.
I think it'll be behind. Yeah, it's behind by a lot. Okay, it's like 1,200 behind, or 2,200 behind.
Jameson's calling.
Interesting. But I think that was one of those videos that had a really, really good start and then just died off. So it should be behind my non-winning player. It is by 1,900. But I mean, like, I'm pretty sure it's on pace with the Third Time's a Charm, isn't it? Actually, I don't know. I think that was another one that had a really good start. Right? I guess we'll check in a second. No, it's above it. So, yeah, I mean, like, this is doing solid. Like, the view-wise, this video is doing solid. Again, it's not doing ridiculous numbers, but it's doing better than, like, most of my other Survivor videos in recent history. I mean, it is below my runner-up ranking by 900-ish views. Yeah, it looks like that video had a really good Sunday, which this video had an okay Sunday, had solid Sunday. Oh yeah, I forgot, I don't think I mentioned this, yeah, so it did turn out that my, that yesterday ended up being my best day, for the view-wise for the channel since my Heroes vs. Big Brother Heroes vs. Villains video came out, which was October 17th, I think. So, I mean, essentially, this was my best day in like 2.5 months. The problem is that revenue-wise, that didn't correlate. And it's not even like it correlated poorly. Again, I've talked about this before, and it's the same situation where it's like with yesterday. It's like my CPM is actually not that bad. Like CPM is actually pretty solid. Let's look this up. Like it's like 6 something, right? What was it? It is 6.87 yesterday, which is like, that's not that bad in the grand scheme of things. The problem is that recently I've been used to having $11 CPM and $10 CPM. Like the amount of money I made yesterday is the same amount of money I made last Saturday, despite me getting like an extra 30% of viewership. And despite yeah, that video having obviously a lot more ads on it, so it's like, yeah, I mean, like it's like it sucks, like, but I mean, to be honest, I was expecting it to a degree coming into it. I didn't expect it to be that radical of a change, but like at the end of the day, it's like CPM isn't that bad, right? Like it's all things considering, like CPM isn't that bad. Like it's still up in the grand scheme of things from where it was at this time last year. I believe at this time last year, yeah, I mean, I was in the 4s for, like, I'm just looking at that, yeah, like exactly a year ago, it was 4.85. So as I said, like right now it's like 6.8. So it's like, it is up by $2 CPM from last time. So it's like, this isn't bad. It's just like, from what I've been used to for the last 6 months, this is a massive drop. But it's like, again, it was a drop that I should have been expecting a bit more. I don't know why I went this way. But it is what it is. I mean, I guess I just have to readjust my expectations with revenue. Like, to be honest, I still think this month could end up being... Like, I think I could probably still match the amount of money I made last month. Which last month ended up being my 3rd best month ever, despite viewership being one of my worst months. Wait, where am I going? Yeah, last month ended up being one of my worst months viewership-wise of the entire year. I believe it's 2nd worst, but only behind February, which is obviously a shorter month. Okay, where the fuck am I going? But, I mean, this month should be a much better month viewership-wise. I have a lot bigger videos planned this month. Plus, also, I just feel like, in the grand scheme of things, again, this should be a better month. Even, I mean, this should be, like, with CPM being what it is, but with viewership being as higher than what it is, I think I could match it. I think I can match last month. Which still ended up being my 3rd best month ever because of the ridiculous CPM. Am I supposed to go from this side? I think I am, aren't I? Yeah, like, again, CPM was just so ridiculous, like, the last month. Like, actually, let's look this up. Like, how much was CPM for December of 2019? I didn't even think of that. I'm pretty sure... Wait. I forgot I can check it on a month basis. Um, oh, is it not on here? Okay, maybe it isn't on. Oh, no, I can extend the thing. What do we got? CPM for last December was 6.8. So I mean, I'm getting CPM right now that was equal to my like higher actually. My CPM for yesterday was higher than my CPM for the average CPM of December of last year. So it's like, again, like it's not bad. It's just like my expectations are now so high that it makes it feel like a failure. But again, like, and that's the thing too, is that like if the revenue, where am I going? Okay, here. If this was before, before July of last year, like essentially before that one, I don't think this is the right area. But if this was before, July, which is like when the CPM started to get really ridiculous. That was the start of Big Brother season. Like if it wasn't for, like if this was before that, like the time that really boosted up, this would have been, I believe, one of my best days ever, revenue-wise. I don't know if it would have been number one, but it definitely would have been top 5. And definitely, like, if it wasn't number one, it would be like a sliver away. Like it would have been very, very close. So it's like, again, like I come out of this like feeling, okay, this is the path. Like I'm a fucking idiot. Like I do come out of this like feeling disappointed, but I really shouldn't, because it's like, because like, it did make technically more than I should have expected. Though it still made less than I expected. Well, whatever. Like CPM on the video itself's not that bad though. I think. Oh fuck. Ah shit. Like, okay, let's actually look at the video itself, because I think the CPM on the video is like $9, right? Or like $8, 8 something. Like it's 8 to 9. Like it's pretty high, all things considered. Oh no, I'm wrong. It's 7.7. Okay, I mean, like again, it's solid. It's not great, but it's like it's solid. 2020 year in reality TV video still has an over $8 CPM. But again, like CPM in general, just all over the place has dropped. Like that's just the nature of advertising. Obviously, advertisements in January aren't going to be nearly as strong as advertisements in December, where like obviously, like December, November, like obviously it's the holiday season. They're trying to sell stuff for the holidays. January, there's not nearly as much, obviously, to bank on. I got it. I'm such a fucking idiot. I should end, by the way. We're gonna do at least one more episode. Just kind of waiting for like a solid spot to end. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention that. Yeah, this morning, while I was doing all that prep, I did start watching War of the Worlds 2, the challenge, season 34. So that's something I did as well. Watched only 2 episodes, but it's fine so far. I mean, like it's a team format. I'm not a big fan of the team format. I do think we're kind of in this age where, like, at least there's some interesting twists to the team format that I think could make this a bit more interesting. Like, I already know the end result. I know the winners. Which, through knowing the winners, like, I know at least one person that ends up switching teams. So, like, I think this element of, like, winning the elimination allows you to switch teams. I think that's an interesting element of the team format here. I think overall, like, yeah, I'm excited to see how the season plays out. I actually don't know a lot of the results for this season. Like, unlike Total Madness, where I pretty much knew the boot order coming into the season. Like, I think, like, outside of like Anissa's placement, probably. like I knew a lot of the placements from that season already. Total Madness, or not Total Madness, War of the Worlds 2, which by the way, I'm also spoiled in the current season as well on Double Agents. Like I know the entire, have a general sense of the entire boot order. Like I don't know like literally who goes each and every episode, but like I have a pretty solid idea. Like I know the winners for sure. I know the people that make the finals. I know who comes very close to making the finals. I know who gets taken out like towards the middle of the season. Like I know a decent amount of the season. But yeah, War of the Worlds I actually don't like. I know more about the current season than I do War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds, like I know the winners. I know. What else do I know actually? Like because I've already gone through the like I knew Big T went home early, and she like I literally just watched the episode where she went home. Didn't know the first boot though. I mean, to be fair, the editing kind of really foreshadowed that, but that was something. I do know that Jenny gets pretty close to the end but doesn't win. I know Tori Deal gets like close to the end as well and doesn't win. What else is there? I'm pretty sure Bear gets taken out like mid-season. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I know from the season? I don't know how Bananas does exactly, but obviously like Bananas had that curse or whatever, so obviously he doesn't make it too far. Trying to think. I'm assuming West doesn't make it far considering the editing so far. Obviously I don't know that. I don't even remember half the cast anymore, to be honest. Yeah, but either way, we'll end here. Next episode, we will go ahead and continue on, and we will, yeah, continue on chapter 10. But for now, thanks for watching.